It's fair to say, guys, I got a little bit carried away. Let's do this. Assalamu alaikum, I hope you're all well. So we are in like the first week of November and I've still held out from wearing a winter coat. I refuse to wear a coat so early because I feel like it's just going to get colder and how am I going to cope in February. But sales are soon going to start, all the winter coats will be on discount and I just wanted to jump in there and do a winter coats haul. By the time this video goes live, you'll still be able to pick it up, but you'll probably get it at a bargain. So I just want to clarify, this isn't a sponsored post, it's not in collaboration with anyone, it is literally me running around like a headless chicken all over Westfield, Stratford and just picking up any coat that I like. It was a nightmare, guys, because I was just liking more than I thought. By the end of it, it was like, I can't carry this home and I had to book a cab. Madness. So I can't show you how much shopping I've got here. So I'm gonna have to stand up and do this. I'll show you now though. Okay guys, fair to say, I got a little bit carried away. I ended up going for size 10 for everything, unless it wasn't available, and then I got a 12. I might regret that because I've been eating a few too many cakes lately and I've definitely put on some weight. So I've kept all the receipts in the bag so that I can immediately like tell you how much it was. And the criteria for me is a winter coat that will go with the majority of my outfits. I just want one solid one that will last me for the whole of winter. So what that means is obviously these are more neutral colors. You're not gonna get like the brighter shades and all of that funky stuff that was happening in some of the stores I went into, although I did pick up a couple that probably don't hit that criteria. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So obviously I've already seen these because I picked them up in store, but just for your benefit. So this one is from Monsoon. It cost £170. The fur is detachable, which is always a good option because I feel like I can then put it on if I'm going out for an evening and then take it off if I just want to wear it to work. So I think I just like that this looks like a coat that will stand out, looks expensive. Well, it is expensive, but that will hopefully go with any outfit that I wear. Obviously with Monsoon, like you just can't go wrong with the quality. I do wonder if Monsoon size is slightly smaller, so the 10 might not work for me. Yeah, I actually really like this. I feel like it's not over the top, but the fur really makes it happen, and hopefully it will look as good on as it did on the hanger. Let's try it on. Obviously, like I said, this is a size 10. I'm probably edging into a 12 at the moment, so it's gonna be a bit small for me, but I will fit back into it. It is really nice. I guess the only thing I wonder is like the price, and I've picked up some others, and will I get more value for money with those ones? So yeah, let's try on the others. So then we've got Primark. I'll be honest, I wasn't that impressed with Primark. Like, I found the majority of their coats was very, you know, like Bianca Butcher in EastEnders, that kind of puffer jacket style. That seems to be the thing for them this year. So they've got a heap of that in different colours. Really wasn't working for me. But I did find this one, which I really liked. Price of this one is £35, so you're not really going to go wrong. This tweed coat was actually gorgeous. You can already see like the print of this is so nice, and I like the fact that it's more a black tweed as opposed to a brown tweed, which is more common, or a camel one, which means it should fit more nicely with any outfit that I wear. I think the only downside, for me, is that it's a straight cut in terms of the fit, and that I don't think works for my figures. If it isn't straight cut, if it fits nicely, it might be a winner. Let's try it on. I know some people might love this cut, but it is so not me. Like, I just feel like a sack in it. However, when I take the buttons off, I really like it. Like, it completely transforms the outfit. I actually love this, but I have to say it's definitely fashion before function, because I never wear it with the button on, but then if I take it off, it's not serving me well as a winter coat. So I just like the look of this. Actually, this is where it gets silly, because I'm now thinking I might just keep this to go out with friends, but that's not the purpose. I'm meant to find a proper winter coat here and only one. So yeah, but look at this. I really love this whole detail. This one I really liked. So it cost me £40 and I love the colour. I don't know if it shows on camera. It's not a camel, it's not a beige. It's like a, is it a cream? It's like a creamy, like beigey tone. I love it. and it actually feels so nice and comfortable. I'd say it's probably a bit thin to really serve well as a winter coat, but it really is nice, and it doesn't have buttons. I've never worn a coat without buttons, so I don't know if that's going to serve me well. Obviously it's got like a band around the waist, so I think it will look really flattering, but I don't know how functional, like, I don't know. I guess if it's got a belt, we'll have to see. Work for the figure in any shape or form. All I'd say it's really comfy, but it's really light material, so you might as well just wear your bathrobe. That's what it feels like. It feels like a bathrobe. No, it's just not happening. I did like the colour, but actually it doesn't look very nice on, so I'm not even going to go any further with this one. It's out. So this is from River Island. Now this is a very different colour, and it just stood out for me. Like, the colour was too nice for me not to try on. So this cost £90, and the colour is just wow. I mean, I just love this. I can just imagine it would just be one of those coats that really stand out. Everyone asks where it's from. The fur again is detachable, so you can tone it down, jazz it up, and it's actually really good quality. Even the lining inside, I really like it. I just really like this coat. However, I don't think it will work with every single outfit that I've got, but if I like it too much, I might just keep it. Let's see. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't like the fur on this. I feel like it's got that Cruella de Vil vibe. Like, it's just a bit too furry. Is that the right word? I'll show you without the fur. First of all, apologies. Like, I'm just having to put my scarf up for all of these try-ons because obviously I want the emphasis to be in the coat. It just looks really rubbish and random. But anyway, this is all right. I mean, I wouldn't say it's wow. I do love the colour, but it's just a bog standard coat. You know, I feel like I could pick this up anywhere. Like, the button here is clip, and I already feel like it's a bit stretched, which is probably an issue with me with sizing, but I don't think that's going to last very long. Either the stitching will come off or the actual clip thing will stop working. So yeah, sadly this didn't work out for me. I had high hopes. I had medium hopes actually, but anyway. So this is Zara. I'm surprised I only picked up one from Zara actually, but I didn't particularly love everything they had out this year. So this was £119, and it just serves as your staple black coat. I'd say it's not that thick, so it's probably more your flattering feel. I couldn't find this in a medium, so this is a size large, which is the equivalent of a 12, I understand, for Zara. So we'll see how it fits. But what I liked is it has a hood, so that's very functional if it starts raining, and obviously it looks quite nice as well. Again, it's one of those that doesn't have a button. It's got nice big pockets though, and obviously it's got a band to kind of wrap the jacket round. Yeah, I really like this one. The only thing I guess is, what I like about Zara is generally the coats from Zara you can tell are really good quality, but with this I just wonder if it could pass as like one you picked up from anywhere. Does it have any specific Zara thing to it aside from the pocket? What I love about this one is definitely the collar. Aside from that, it's not really happening for me, and it might really be someone's style. It's not mine. It has got a hood, so we have got the hood on, but yeah, overall guys, this isn't happening for me. It's probably one of those styles you can probably pull it off really nicely with jeans or something like that, but I think when you're wearing a maxi dress, it just doesn't come across as flattering. So it's the next one is from Henny's, and it was only £30. Obviously, I love Henny's for the prices. And I actually really liked it. It's shorter than the other coats. It's got a bit more of a military type look, so it's quite nice. I mean, it's nothing wow. I do like the colour. I kind of wish like the buttons weren't black. If the buttons were brown or something like that, it would have worked better. But anyway, let's see how it looks on. I'm quite surprised. I actually really like this. Albeit, I know it's still a bit on the tight side for me. I really like it. I think the neck is really unusual. I actually think the length works quite well. I wish it had like a button on the sleeve. That's the only thing. And I wish these weren't black. Although that does help tone it down a little bit. And obviously you can put it up. So I'll show you guys an example. It goes all the way up here like so, which actually looks so nice. But is it practical when you're wearing a hijab? Probably not. And also, like, basically this fastens onto here, so when you've got it open you've just got them sticking out, and I know they tried to blend it in, but it's slightly disappointing that it shows so much. And then obviously if it's open, it just has a really nice casual vibe to it. Yeah, I don't really have any issues with this one. I probably wouldn't say I'm in love with it, that's the only thing. I just think it's a nice, decent coat. The one that I got from Monsoon is a standard black one. This cost £160. Honestly, this material, it probably doesn't show as well on camera, but it is really good quality. Like, you can't go wrong with Monsoon. I honestly hope this pays off. I guess the only thing I wonder is if the size is a bit too small, but otherwise, like, this might be a keeper. I can already tell without trying it on. So it's got the buttons, it's got the waist detail. Collar is quite interesting as well. I quite like the way that works. Let's see how it looks on. I really like this one. It is definitely, as anticipated, a little bit on the small side for me. I definitely needed like a 12, but I will fit into it. So you can see, like, here it's kind of like, uh-oh. Got the pockets there. This collar thing is really different and unique, but I can't quite work out, like, if I open it. Okay, I actually really like that as well, like if the collar's open. I'll just show you a bit closer. So that actually looks really nice. Yeah, I really like this one. This is a very strong possibility. So this one from New Look cost me £40, $39.99. It's like a tweed coat. I probably prefer the Primark print to this one, but we'll see how it looks on. It's not that heavy, it's quite lightweight. It does the job in terms of serving as a coat. It's probably more like an autumn coat actually. But regardless, it is really nice. Hold it like that, I feel like it suits more as a blazer, but yeah. We'll see how it looks on. I feel like the cut doesn't really work for me. I've got friends that just love this straight cut look, but for me, it just doesn't work. It just reminds me of like my dad's coat or something, I don't know. Again, when the button comes off, I think it looks a lot nicer. Of the two, I probably prefer the Primark one. Or do I? Yeah, actually, I think that will go more with in terms of more outfits and things like that. But I do definitely prefer it with the buttons off. And yeah, it's nice, but maybe autumn, not quite winter. Okay, this is Dorothy Perkins. Like, I haven't been to Dorothy Perkins for years, and then I suddenly thought, let me pop in because it's been a while. So, this jacket cost me £65. I really like the feel of it, I like the colour. So this looks like it doesn't have a button, but it does, it's inside. It's got a really nice strong belt that goes along with it. I actually really like this, and I love, like, look at these buttons. Very nice. And I like the pockets. I actually like the covering that goes over the pockets. I don't like just open pockets generally. So anyway, I'm excited about this one. Let's see how it looks. This, I would say, isn't a winner, which surprises me because it has all the things that I wanted, but it just feels a bit like the coat that I'd wear to school maybe. I don't know. Button bit is a bit fiddly because it's on the inside. I do like the sleeve detail. All of this stuff going on here, it just feels very average. And also, I don't know where this is coming from, guys, but it makes me feel a bit like Inspector Morse. I don't know what I'm talking about. Literally, that's what's going through my head as I'm showing you this coat. I think we're going to leave this one here. Then we've got TK Maxx. This coat cost... Oh, TK Maxx have their labels in like the weirdest places, don't they? So this was $129.99. It doesn't have any buttons. It's got the belt detail. That seems to be really in at the moment because I myself have picked up about 4 of them. But yeah, it's alright. It's a good solid winter coat. It's a good length from what I can see. Let's try it on. I keep going on about not liking this style, but I've ended up picking up like 60 of them. I think it's because it looks really nice on the hanger and you think it'll be flattering. It is alright, like it's not horrible. I would say of all the ones I've tried on in this style, this is probably the best one, but saying that, this is also the most expensive. It's okay, it's just not flattering. And I need to feel good in a winter coat, right? So again, obviously when it's open, it looks a lot nicer. But I'm not gonna be wearing a winter coat open very often. So yeah, sadly this is a no. Finally, I've got this one. This is slightly different to everything else. So this one cost me £60 and it's like a really thick jumper. So it's basically wool mixed in with a bit of acrylic, I think. It's got pockets, it's got a belt detail, it doesn't have any buttons, and it's a slightly different colour. I actually picked this up for the colour, to be honest. If I put it closer, you can see it's purple with specks of black or navy maybe. I don't know. They did have this in quite a few colour options, and this was the one that I went for because I felt it was neutral enough while being different, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get this on. I need to stop going on about not liking this style because I've picked up so many of them that I'm kind of getting sick of it. This, first of all, is just so nice and warm. It is different to all the other ones I've tried. It's really, really cozy. Again, I don't think this style works very well for me when it's closed, but when it's open, I really feel like it completely transforms the look for me and is so much nicer. And I actually really love this colour. Like, I feel like it's so nice. It will go with most outfits, and I kind of think, like, if I actually just tied it in the back instead, like, how much nicer does this look? This material is actually so comfy. Again, maybe not like freezing January, February, winter, but certainly for this month and next month, it will keep you warm enough. There's no buttons or anything. And it's obviously not as functional if I'm gonna keep it open like this, but I do really like it. That was actually the last one. I can't believe I got through all these winter coats. I guess I was a bit disappointed, but saying that, I'm really, really fussy with winter coats. I think of them all, probably the Monsoon black one I'd get in a 12, and then maybe I'll keep that Primark one just because I like it and it's different. While I sit here and try and work it out, what would be really handy is if in the comments box you put down which you think works really well, because that will just help me a lot. And I'll leave you for now. Hope you enjoyed this winter coats haul. Do let me know if you want hauls of any other kind, and yeah, look after yourselves. Don't go spending too much.